Good morning. Happy Taco Tuesday trading day. All right, gonna drink some coffee. This is some coffee beans from Caldi Coffee over on Soy 24 that way here in Bangkok, Thailand, the Pham Prong region. Okay, so before we do anything, disclosures, educational content only. This is not financial advice. I am an ex-Uber driver. Trading involves risk of loss, no guaranteed outcomes ever. You may see me lose money today. You're responsible for your own trades. Okay, that's very good. Just want to say welcome to everybody who's here. This is something I do every once in a while, just so you can see some live trading. This is what we're looking at right now. It's almost 5:30 in the morning. If you were in California, it would be 3:30 in the afternoon. If you were in New York, it would be 6:30 in the afternoon. This is the 5-minute ES futures chart. So what do we see in here? This is a compression zone, but it's not a great one yet. So you can see it just goes up and it goes down. We need to get three sides. So if it were to go up again and break higher, that would be a trade. Or if it goes up, touches the top, and then comes back down and reverses, that would be enough for a reversal. But if it reversed now, it's not strong enough. So we're sitting on our hands, all right? Sitting on our hands, yes. Just letting the market develop early in the morning. Patience pays. Key. FYI, the market's open, trading begins. Yeah. All right. So that's where we're at. I look at this chart and I also look at this chart. All right. So this is a trading view. I like it because it gives me some volume here and it gives me what's going on with the market overall so far this morning. What we can do here is kind of tighten this up and then we'll see bigger volume and we can open this up a little bit. And this is a larger compression zone, which you always want to go with the most recent one. So we move that up a little bit like that. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. We're going to go back to this one. All right. So let me just give you a little basic education. Why do we trade the ES futures? So the ES futures are easy to start, requires little startup capital. You're going to see me trading two contracts in two different accounts. So to have two contracts, you need 1,000 in your account. So I would recommend having at least 2,000. In fact, I just did a newsletter. If you haven't subscribed to my newsletter yet, you should definitely do that. All you got to do is go to Trader Dojo, sign up. You get a free newsletter. You get a 10-part, 100-minute video day trading basics course plus my system, and it's great. Yeah, just go to daytraderdojo.com. All you got to do is put in your email address, and you're in. You get immediate access to my course. Okay, back to why we trade the ES. Price action isn't too volatile and you get some extreme liquidity. So if you become good at this, you can size up a lot, just doing the exact same thing. So I trade the Asia session, which if you were in California, that would be at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm in Bangkok. For me, it's 5:30 in the morning. Why the Asia session? It's less big swings, more repeatable price action. How do contracts work? Well, it's all about points. So if I go back to the 5-minute chart, you're going to see up here, over here, points. All right, right now the price is at 7764.75. So each point is broken into 4 quarters, or what are called ticks. So when you see the price over here, it's always going to be a multiple of 0.25. So it just went to 77.64, back to 75, back to 50. So it's bouncing a little bit there. Okay. Yeah. So what we're trying to do is extract points from the market. And so as I said, I'm trading 4 contracts in total. So 4 contracts. So if I lose, the most I'm going to lose is $400, right? 200 from each account. If I'm right, if the market rewards me and I get my full 8 points, then I'll make $1,600. So it's a ratio of 4 to 1. And what happens a lot of times is I'll just get 2 points out of the market, in which case, so I basically have kind of 3 options. I'm either going to lose 400, going to make 400, or I'm going to make 1,600. I don't interfere with my advanced trading management. And you'll see that when I place an order, if I get to place an order today. Okay, so that gives you a little bit of background there. So what we're looking at right here, okay, we're looking for what's called a compression zone, which is like 5 candles that are within a tight range. And what happens when they get into a tight range is pressure builds as buyers and sellers are just kind of going back and forth. And eventually, it's just kind of human nature, someone's going to say, I want to go short or I want to go long. And it just aggressively goes in one direction. And that's what we see. The pressure builds and then it releases. When it releases, that first candle is called the signal candle. And what I'm looking to do is catch the next little bit of that momentum. So we jump on what's called the next candle, which would be the action candle. And that is called an execution. So that's how the system works. Again, go to Day Trader Dojo, sign up. You can just start watching immediately, get some basics about day trading and about how price action works. Okay, I think that's enough for now. We're going to watch the market, and I'll be back when there's something to report. Let me go drink some coffee right now. Okay. Back from the coffee break. Actually, not the coffee break. I'm just wanted to show you this is a valid compression zone right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Working on a 6 candle. It came down 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, so it could reverse and go long, or it could continue and go short. Got my alarm set right there. And we're approaching, this candle is coming to an end here in 10 seconds. So it looks like this one's going to stay in the zone. And we're ready. We're ready. We're going to wait till we hear some alerts. And then we're going to prepare our order. And I will try and capture that on video here for you so you can see how it actually works. Okay, all right. So, okay, just wanted to show you what's happening. Our compression zone has tightened. So let's see, it's probably easier to show this on this one here. So we had started out with like that, and now it's come down to this. Right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this one is looking good. Okay, so here we go. Buy stop market.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, so now we need a pullback. So I'm ready to execute. I need a pullback on the next candle. Let me move this down a little bit. Up. Okay, that was not a pullback. We needed to pull back a little bit, not just take off. So we're on the line. We just needed to go down a bit. Okay, so the order is placed. Now we'll see if we get triggered. Sometimes what happens is it'll just keep going down and it won't come back.
Order. Order submitted.
Okay, so the order got placed. We got moved up. We didn't get in where we wanted to. We got in a quarter point higher. I don't know exactly what to do about that. That's just where you get filled. That's what that's called. And now we sit on our hands. We let the system work. So what you can see here is we have our stop loss here at 2 points. And we have our first take profit at 4 points. And then if we go further up, you see we have this take profit here at 12 points. So we're looking for the market to go up, go long. And that's all we do. We did our job. So you couldn't have executed that any better. And now the market's going to do what the market's going to do. So I will come back when we're close to either getting stopped out or moving up. Okay, this is going to be a short video because I just got stopped out. So it's easier to see it on this one here. It just did not take off, and it reversed 2 points and out. So that's a hard L, and I only allow myself one loss per day. So that's it for today. So that's trading. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and today was an L, and we're back at it tomorrow. I only risk 2% of my fund on any particular trade. So yeah, so this is just part of it. I wrote a newsletter called on series context mentality, which means you look at your trades as a big series, a big group. And that's where you start to see the percentages of losses versus wins versus break evens. And that gives you the knowledge that sometimes you lose, sometimes you win, and sometimes you win big. So today was an L, and we're back at it tomorrow. So let's see. Market's closed for me. I'm going to go hit the gym, shake it off, and we will be back at it tomorrow. You'll have a great week. See you next time.